Navy SEALs. My goal was to go out, I had a plan. My plan was to go out there and run 4 miles. But guess what? Everybody's got a plan so they can hit in the mouth. That's from Mike Tyson. So when your plan fails, when those bolts and laws get too heavy, when you get knocked the down in the canvas, when everything falls apart in your life and your plan is fucked up, what the are you gonna do? There's only one motherfucking option. Stay hard.
Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. Sometimes you can read a David Goggins book because I was all this shit and then a lot more of fucked up. But if you don't have a little flame, just barely, you're done. I can't light it for you. And that's the harsh reality of this life that I want to get across so fucking bad. You can watch me, you can watch you, you can watch Rogan and Cameron Haynes, all these motherfuckers. You can go to Tony Robbins's fucking bullshit. All this shit. You do all this shit. If you could keep going back and keep spending money and spending money and spending money with no results, you can wonder, wow, maybe let me go try out David Goggins. He ain't gonna fucking help you. You have to explore, examine the insides of yourself. And what do you really want out of life? Do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack. Every day I wake up, I'm a fucking piece of shit today. How the hell is this gonna work out for me? And you fight that. I'll just run a mile, 2 miles. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it like I love it. 250, 60, 300-mile runs at one time. No sleep. There's no dopamine in there at 300 pounds. You got nothing. Your hormones are shot. Come on. You have to envision something that is more powerful than you.
18.
Something has to get you out of there. And you have to create it. It has to be false. Because you're not it.
Yeah, get it
You're a fat piece of shit. The problem is
you want to see it.
and you don't want to fix it. You don't want it.
In the balls.
And that's the harsh reality. It makes me so fucking mad.
One more.
Every day I walk this earth and I see average all over the fucking place. So many people are doing exactly that. The supplements, the this, the that. I agree, it helps. But once you figure out your brain, you become unstoppable to almost anything. Yeah, you can't beat death, you can't whatever. Your brain's amazing. Once you feed it the right conversation, the right mental nutrients, the right mental supplements, the right internal dialogue at the right time, with the right hit, with the right proof of what you've done in the past, and you send that right to the right circuit, dude, you're a fucking beast. A beast. But once again, you just can't read about it. You can't sit back and be a theorist. You have to be a fucking practitioner. And in that practice is where that becomes proof positive. What I'm saying is like, God, like David Goggins is blowing my mind. What is this? He's not crazy. And so many people, a lot of people, have listened to me the right way, and they come back and they're like, I'm totally on board. It happened. It happened. Like, they'll keep going, man, if you keep doing it. But that is it, man. There's no sun. There's no glory. There's no carrot. There's no victory. But there is all of it in one. I just can't explain it real well to people, man. But what you get at the other end is something that you're always found. You're never lost anymore. Doesn't mean the journey's easy. Doesn't get any easier, but you're always found. For you to constantly win. When this voice over here, the real you, is saying, get the fuck out of here. Go. You're nobody. You've always been nobody. And it's true. People don't hear that. That's a true voice. That's the real reality of David Goggins at 24 years old. It's not a false reality. And then you had to create another voice over here that is saying you're better than that other voice. And you're in the freezing cold water that both voices don't want to fucking be.
Carry the boats in the bombs.
But you win. It goes from the water to the studying, to the running, to losing weight, to how you eat, to how you function as a man. Every day of your life, you're winning these battles. This has to be in you. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. Sometimes you can read a David Goggins book because I was all this shit and then a lot more, a fuck up. But if you don't have a little flame, just barely, you're done. I can't light it for you. But when you put that practice in, every day you lace them up, and I don't mean run. It's just a metaphor for life. When you lace them motherfuckers up every day, pretty soon you win. Pretty soon you'll fucking win. If you have the courage and the heart and the dedication and the mindset about everybody go fuck themselves. So when you're waking up every morning by yourself and you're getting after it by yourself, and it's the hidden work. People see 1 minute video of me running and like these fighters, they see during the fight or after the fight. They don't see these motherfuckers, man, what they deal with every fucking day. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I shouldn't be here. Because every day, even though they're the best in the world, that little motherfucker, 7 or 8 years old, is still in there saying,
17. Get it.
So you're always fighting that motherfucker. You never beat it. You never truly beat it. So when they get on stage and talking to Joe Rogan, it's not even real. It's not even real. All those mornings that you don't want to fucking get up, and I look at it as like a rock. And you find this fucking rock, and that rock is you. And every day you fight, not wanting to get up. And you do anyway. You chip another piece off that. Every day you fucking eat the right foods. And every day you go to train, you train harder and harder and harder and harder. And all these things you do to start forming yourself, you're chipping another piece of that rock up. Before you know it, you have this beautiful piece of artwork that you built. But people don't, and then once you get there, you see it, and it becomes real. Like, oh my God, I did this shit. And so like the journey becomes so real then, but so many people aren't willing to chip away at that stone that is them, to start chipping off those rough edges.
That's the fear. The fear is never reaching your potential.
That's it.
That always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing. And then one day you're an old man.
Yep.
And you look back and go, God, I could have been great.
Yep.
I could have been great.
I never forget one time I was running by a graveyard when I was fucking just trying to become, I was fat. And I ran by a graveyard and I looked out there, and I have all these epiphanies, man. I have all these fucking moments of it's crazy, man, of just thought. Cause I'm always by myself. I'm always in deep thought about how to be better. And I look out there, I'm like, man, I wonder how many of you motherfuckers in there just are so upset with how you lived your life. And just regret how you lived it. And I'm running a 300-pound man thinking, man, don't die like this, bro. Don't die like this. So people wonder where this shit comes from me. It comes from such deep thought of trying to see what this is all about. What is this life all about? What am I all about? Why am I here? I had to find purpose. And my suffering, it had a purpose. It had a purpose.